Assalamualaikum. My name is Khaleeda binti AZHA. My matric number is 291389. I will be presenting about the differences between conventional and Islamic product, and also differences and the similarities between Bank Rakyat and Bank Muamalat on personal financing based on product disclosure sheet. First, the differences between conventional and Islamic products. For conventional products are primarily based on interest or riba. The financial transactions involve paying or receiving interest, which is considered exploitative in nature. Second one is profitability focused. These products emphasize profitability through interest-based lending and borrowing, where the lender earns interest on the amount lent. The third one is fixed returns. Returns on investments are fixed through interest payments, providing predictability but not necessarily aligning with the ethical considerations. And the last one is unsecured loans. Loans under conventional products are not always backed by physical assets, which can increase the risk of default. Unlike conventional products, Islamic products are based on Sharia principles, ensuring that all financial transactions are conducted ethically and in compliance with Islamic law. The second one is profit sharing and ethical investments. These products emphasize profit sharing, risk sharing, and ethical investments, ensuring that all parties involved share both profits and risks. The third one is shared profits and losses. Profits and losses are shared according to pre-agreed ratios, fostering a fair and balanced financial relationship. And the last one is asset-backed financing. Financing must be backed by physical assets, reducing the risk of default and ensuring that investments are tangible and real. On to the next part, the similarity between Bank Rakyat and Bank Muamalat. The first one is financing amount. Both banks offer personal financing amounts up to 400,000 ringgit Malaysia. And the second one is tenure. The tenure for repayment can be up to 10 years for both financing options. For stamp duty, the customer is required to pay 0.5% of the financing amount. And the fourth one is early settlement policy. Both banks offer an IBRA or rebate for early settlements, encouraging customers to pay off their loans ahead of their schedule. And the last one is late policy charges. Both banks impose a late policy charge of 1% per annum on overdue installments, ensuring timely payments. The last one is the differences between Bank Rakyat and Bank Muamalat. The first one is eligibility criteria. Bank Muamalat is open to Malaysians aged 18 to 70 years old with a minimum salary of less than 5,000, while Bank Rakyat opens to Malaysians aged 18 to 60 years old with a minimum fixed monthly income of 1,600 ringgit Malaysia, including fixed allowance and at least 3 months of services. The second one is profit rate. Bank Muamalat offers a profit rate of 5.77% per annum with an additional 1% if the standard base rate increases, while Bank Rakyat offers a profit rate of 5.77% per annum with an additional 1.50% to the current profit rate for financing without takaful. And the last one is guarantor or collateral. Bank Muamalat requires no guarantor or collateral, making it accessible for a broader range of applicants, while Bank Rakyat requires a guarantor for the financing, ensuring additional security for the bank.
I am ALIA NATASHA. My number matric is 291501, and today I'll be explaining the Islamic finance issues surrounding personal financing products offered by Bank Rakyat and Bank Muamalat. We will discuss what is lacking in these products and how Islam views them. The bank offers personal financing products based on Sharia principles of murabahah and tawarruk, ensuring the transactions are free from riba or interest. However, there are areas where the product could be improved. First, transparency in profit rate calculation. Customers often find the effective profit rate and ceiling rate calculations unclear. This lack of transparency can cause confusion and mistrust. Next, yearly settlement charges. While these charges are part of the agreement, the rationale behind them may not be fully explained and leaving customers questioning their fairness. Lastly is the takaful coverage. Though it is recommended, the extent and options for takaful coverage might not be fully outlined, making customers uncertain about its importance. Fairness and transparency are paramount. While Bank Rakyat's products are Sharia compliant, ensuring all terms are clear and fair is crucial. Hidden charges and unclear terms can contradict Islamic ethical standards. Moreover, Islamic finance emphasizes risk sharing. Clear mechanisms for these principles should be in place to align with Sharia teachings. Similar to Bank Rakyat, Bank Muamalat's personal financing products also follow Sharia principles of tawarruk and murabahah. Yet, there are areas needing attention. The first one is The specifics of commodity transactions, such as the type and value, might not be fully explained, causing potential confusion. Next, transparency in profit rate calculations is another common issue. Detailed explanations are needed for better customer understanding. And the last one is, let's look at the nature of takaful. While it is optional, its importance in protecting against risk should be emphasized to ensure customers are fully informed on the product. Products must adhere to Sharia principles, ensuring fairness, transparency, and ethical dealings. Full transparency in all terms and conditions is essential to maintain trust and fairness. Encouraging takaful aligns with proactive risk management, a core principle in Islamic finance. Both Bank Rakyat and Bank Muamalat offer Sharia-compliant personal financing products. However, enhancing transparency, emphasizing takaful, and ensuring risk sharing will be better aligned with Islamic finance principles. These improvements can build trust and provide better financial solutions.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am new INDRIYANA BINTI HENDRA, metric number 291220. Today, I will discuss about the methodology, formula and concept of the product in Bank Rakyat. Bank Rakyat focuses on three main Islamic concepts which are murabahah, wakalah and rahnu. In murabahah, bank will purchase commodities from the commodity supplier at cost price, and then the bank will sell the commodity to the customer based on the murabahah contract at sale price. In wakalah, bank acts as a purchase agent to purchase such commodities from the bank and represents the customer as a sale agent to sell commodities to the third party in cash. While rahnu is to make an asset as collateral and guarantee to the finance. So this is the flow of the personal financing floating rate process in Bank Rakyat. First of all, there is the asset requisition where the commodity is purchased Sharia compliant commodity at cost price. Moving on to the guarantee where the concept of rahnu is applicated to make an asset as collateral or guarantee to the financing. Next is the sales transaction, where bank sells the commodity to the customer at sales price. At this process, the murabahah concept is applicated. Moving on to the customer sales commodity, where we're using concept of wakalah, which is the customer sells the commodity to a third party. And lastly is the cash provision, where the cash is obtained, considered as financing provided to the customer.
The methodology, formula or concept used by the Bank Muamalat product is tawarruk, murabahah, wad mulzim. Methodology concept for personal financing tawarruk product for Bank Muamalat product is firstly tawarruk. The fundamental Shariah concept for the product structures involve buying a commodity on a deferred payment basis and then selling it to a third party for cash. Second is murabahah, which is cost plus profit sales. The bank sells the commodity at a customer for a markup price and for deferred payment basis. Thirdly is wakalah, which is agency agreement. The bank acts as an agent to sell commodity on behalf of the customer to a third party. And lastly, wa'ad mulzim, which is binding promise. The customer makes a binding promise to purchase Sharia compliant commodities. The process flow for personal financing. Firstly is application. The customer applies for personal financing, enters into a binding promise, wa'ad mulzim, with the bank. Second is asset requisition, where the bank purchases a Sharia compliant commodity like crude palm oil, plastic resin polyethylene, ABIDin palm oil from a supplier, and etc. Third is the sale transaction, where the bank sells the commodity at the customer at the selling base, which is based on murabahah. The customer pays the selling price on a deferred basis. And fourth is the customer commodity sale, where the customer sells the commodity to a third party and the bank acts as an agent, wakalah, for the customer. Fifth is the cash provision, where the cash obtained from selling the commodity to the third party is considered as financing provided to the customer. And lastly is the optional delivery, where the customer can request the delivery of the commodity before selling it to a third party. But all the costs and expenses of transfer and ownership will be borne by the
To solve the problem that we have discussed and find four
problem solving, which is eligibility criteria, which is periodically review and adjust the eligibility criteria to be more inclusive and provide clear explanation, along with alternative solution for customers who do not meet standard criteria. The second one is transparency in profit rate calculation, which is we need to adopt a more transparent approach in presenting profit rates by clearly differentiating between nominal, effective, ceiling profit, and provide an illustrative example. The third one is early settlement charges. This is very important because we need to provide a detailed breakdown and explanation for early settlement charges, including calculation method and benefit such as potential saving and rebate. The fourth one is takaful coverage. We know that takaful coverage is important, so we need to offer the comprehensive detail about takaful coverage, including its benefit, coverage limit, and condition. And we also need to educate customer on its importance for the protection. In summary, both Bank Rakyat and Bank Muamalat offer tawarruk personal financing product with unique methodology and features such as murabahah, wakalah and ar-rahnu for Bank Rakyat. And for Bank Muamalat, we use tawarruk, murabahah, wad al-mulzim, and while both banks provide similar basic structure for personal financing. Bank Muamalat, as a dedicated Islamic bank, offers more detailed Islamic financial product and services. Lastly, by addressing this issue, both banks can better meet customer needs and strengthen their competitive position in the market.